During my hiatus, I wanted to reform my channel. The first step was to make an avatar to amplify my personality through. I felt like my videos lacked an individual flair to them and I needed something. Desperately. I just got bored with making them. I went on hiatus because of how busy I was with school, but mostly to have my artist Ariana, or Bees Lemons, create this art for my videos. That being said, I really want to examine why a lot of YouTubers use avatars for their channel and videos, because I feel it's more important than we think. Avatars and characters are a staple for many YouTubers, and I'm not just talking about their profile pictures. I am talking about the things that they speak through, whether it be a cartoon character like myself or a character that they present in their videos. Let's take a look at some currently popular examples. The Odd Ones Out uses his marshmallow-looking ass character to talk through with his animated and drawn videos. The character is inherently still James, just projected through a different drawn character. But here's a question to ask yourself. If it was just James on the camera for every video, would he have the same success he has now? I don't think so. The character is simple, easily recognizable, and super marketable. Another example is Shammy, the nocturnal bird version of Ben Yahtzee. Shammy adopted an owl as his avatar in mid-2016 and blew up with a lot of success. Shammy's clever and funny writing does a lot of the work, but he amplifies the charm with an avatar that suits him perfectly. Here's a clip of him explaining the motive behind it. He does it a lot better than I can, really.
I use an owl to represent myself in videos for a few different reasons. The first is that I'm an extremely private person and I have no real interest in showing my face because I value my privacy quite a bit. The second is because this makes it easier for me to write for the character of Shammy, because it effectively makes him a cartoon character rather than just me acting out a different persona. The third is that owls are extremely expressive animals, so it's easy to find or make pictures that show how I'm feeling for the visual bits I do in my reviews. And the fact that they can turn their heads all the way around is super useful because it means I can make them look in all kinds of different directions on screen without it looking super weird. The fourth is that owls just seem like really cheeky, smart-ass birds to me, so it felt like it was appropriate representation of the way I write and my sense of humor. The fifth and final reason is that I just like owls. They're one of my favorite animals.
There we have it, the video's done. Wow, he did it for me. Great, thanks. Shammy's character is the owl. This is his persona he projects. Fun fact, I wanted to avoid using the term persona throughout this video because I've been playing Persona 5 and I don't want to make that joke.
You'll never see it coming.
In all seriousness, the reason Shammy's avatar is so effective with his expressions is because of how open-ended it can be. Despite not being in the majority of his videos through the runtime, it is still attributed to the majority of his newfound popularity. The mascot itself is the one that helped draw a lot of the dimes here, metaphorically speaking. Like Shammy said, the wittiness of the bird translates into his writing, making a wonderful owl-man synergy. I feel Odd Ones Out and Shammy perfectly use their avatars thematically. Me, on the other hand, my deadpan voice and cute Shin-Chan character mix as well as soy sauce and undried concrete. What I mean is that there's going to be a lot of stomach pain with me coming into my own. Now you're probably yelling at me to show some empirical evidence of my argument instead of just spewing my opinion. The use of avatars on YouTube can be attributed to the 3 V's of communication. Landmark studies from Albert Mebrain, that's his name. It's his real name now. Identify communication as 55% visual, 38% vocal, and 7% verbal. The study is more in relation to public speaking and presentation, but still fits the core philosophy of using avatars on YouTube. Characters and avatars make up 55% in visual. They enhance the presentation aspect of the videos by visual communication, even if the basis is for vocal communication. If you take away the owl and Shammy's videos, they just become a witty game review. The use of an avatar gives visual reference for a character. Here's a different example. The Angry Video Game Nerd and the Nostalgia Critic. They are not cartoons just to place on the side of a video. They are characters they play. I know I'm using an avatar character in tandem, but the relation is all the same. AVGN and Nostalgia Critic wouldn't have the same success they would have if they just played James Rolfe and Doug Walker. Albeit the videos where they are just themselves are great, it isn't what made them successful at all. Their characters are what made them special. I wanted to get an avatar to have more compelling visuals and amplify my personality. I might not be saying anything new here, but I think it's important to know why and how to use avatars. Presentation is half the battle on YouTube. No one is going to care what you have to say if you don't put the work in to make it visually appealing or have a personality or style to stand out. Given that, I was BluShades, and now you can make all these furry jokes. They're just gonna come flying at me anyway. Hey, if you like this video, actually like it, subscribe to me, and follow me on Twitter, also kill my mother. Yeah, didn't expect that, did you? But in all seriousness, this is my first video coming back from March, so I'd like to get the I'd like to get the ball rolling on getting things back in order and trying to take this all seriously. Oh, I just burped in my mouth, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but there's going to be more videos like this in the future, more editorials. I'm not sure how much I'm going to do of the traditional profiles where I just talk about people's channels, but either way, it'll come. I just want to see how successful these couple videos coming up that are editorials are, so thanks for watching, and have a good day, I guess. Whatever.